Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to the CODESPRINT X induction ceremony, the ultimate platform for innovation and entrepreneurship, empowering university undergraduates across Sri Lanka. I am Subhajanani Swaminathan, and I will be your host for today. The IEEE student branch of the Informatics Institute of Technology, the largest student branch in Sri Lanka, in collaboration with its chapters, IEEE Computer Society, IEEE Robotics and Automation Society, IEEE Computational Intelligence Society, and IEEE Women in Engineering Affinity Group, is proud to host the milestone edition of our flagship event, CodeSprint X. This year, we are thrilled to have participants from 24 universities across Sri Lanka, marking a significant achievement in our mission to foster innovation and entrepreneurship. As we move through the event, if you have any questions, the Slido link will be shared in the chat. Simply click on the link and you'll be redirected to the platform where you can send your questions. To commence this remarkable event, I would like to invite Leana Dabre, the Vice Chair of the Industry Outreach Team, to deliver a warm welcome.
Good evening, everyone. It's truly a pleasure to see so many passionate, innovative minds gathered here today. I extend a warm welcome to all delegates, faculty members, industry experts, and importantly, the aspiring entrepreneurs and innovators in our midst. Your presence signals the start of something extraordinary. Today, we kick off CodeSprint X, the milestone edition of our flagship startup battle. More than just an inter-university hackathon, CodeSprint X is a premier platform that bridges the gap between groundbreaking ideas and real-world impact. Organized by the IEEE student branch of IIT in collaboration with esteemed partners like the IEEE Computer Society, IEEE Robotics and Automation Society, and the IEEE Computational Intelligence Society, with the Women in Engineering Affinity Group of IIT. This event is the largest inter-university startup battle in Sri Lanka. Our goal is to empower the next generation of tech-driven entrepreneurs and to cultivate the ecosystem where innovative ideas blossom into viable businesses. At its core, CodeSprint X is about transformation. We are here to nurture a dynamic environment where ideas are not only born, but also developed through a structured process from ideation to prototyping and startup development. Today's awareness session lays the groundwork for your journey. We will walk you through structure, key dates, participation guidelines, and the multitude of opportunities that awaits you. Our vision is ambitious yet simple: to initiate Sri Lanka's premier youth entrepreneurship incubator. We aim to cultivate a generation of tech-driven young innovators and entrepreneurs, setting the stage for a thriving ecosystem where every innovative idea has the potential to transform industries and drive societal progress. It's not just about technology. It's about creating solutions that have a lasting impact on our communities. By practicing in CodeSprint X, you're stepping into a world of endless possibilities. You will have the opportunity to showcase your innovative ideas to a widespread audience directly with top-tier investments and industry leaders, benefit from mentorship and hands-on experience that will refine your business's technical and pitching skills, and most importantly, turn your ideas into tangible solutions that could revolutionize industries. So I encourage each and every one of you to embrace this challenge with creativity, determination, and a spirit of collaboration. Make CodeSprint X not just an event, but a movement, one that redefines what students can achieve when given the right platform and support. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey. Let's ignite the spark of innovation and drive forward the future of entrepreneurship. Welcome to CodeSprint X. Let's get started and create something truly remarkable together.
Thank you, Leanna, for that hearty welcome. It is my privilege to introduce the visionary behind CodeSprint X, one of the project chairs who has played a pivotal role in shaping this event into a platform for groundbreaking ideas and entrepreneurial innovation. Beyond leading this milestone edition, he has been instrumental in carrying forward the legacy of past CodeSprint journeys while bringing new specialities to CodeSprint X. Please join me in welcoming Vihan Mendes to share his insights and aspirations for CodeSprint X.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Vihan, and I'm thrilled to welcome you to CodeSprint X, Sri Lanka's largest inter-university startup battle. Today marks the beginning of a journey where innovation and creativity come together to shape the future of our startups. CodeSprint X isn't just another competition. It's a dynamic platform where bright minds converge to solve real-world challenges with its clear mission to inspire and empower the next generation of entrepreneurs. This event offers you a unique opportunity to turn your innovative ideas into tangible solutions. Let's take a moment to reflect on our journey. CodeSprint started back in 2015 as providing a space for students to explore, develop, and refine their concepts. Over the years, CodeSprint has grown and evolved, shifting from ideas to actively empowering startups. By CodeSprint 7, we had already witnessed the significant growth in both reach and popularity, attracting a diverse group of innovators from all across Sri Lanka. But it was CodeSprint 8 that truly marked a complete transformation. CodeSprint 8 redefined the event, shifting from an idea incubator to a full-fledged startup battle. This transition opened the doors to new opportunities and greater competition. As we saw over 2,500 undergraduates from 22 universities participate. The energy, the passion, and the innovative spirit were truly remarkable, and CodeSprint 8 set the stage for what we are experiencing today. CodeSprint X now builds on that momentum, offering a dynamic platform for university students and young innovators who are ready to take the plunge in startup world. Where you are an aspiring entrepreneur, a tech enthusiast, or someone with a revolutionary idea. CodeSprint X is your chance to make it happen. We believe in inclusivity, and we can't wait to see how a range of diverse ideas and perspectives will come together to shape the future. Now, you might be wondering, why should you join CodeSprint X? The benefits are vast. You will receive mentorship from industry experts who have been where you are and succeeded. Gain invaluable networking opportunities with professionals and like minded peers. And unlock access to resources that can kickstart your career and turn your vision into reality. So let's ignite that spark of innovation and channel it into something extraordinary. Embrace the challenge, seize the opportunity, and let's make CodeSprint X a turning point in your entrepreneurial journey. Get ready to push boundaries, break new ground, and live your future. Thank you, and let's dive in CodeSprint X with passion and energy.
Thank you, Vihan, for your inspiring words. They have set a powerful tone for what promises to be an extraordinary and impactful journey. Next up, I would like to invite Chanuka Ekanayaka, the program vice chair, to provide a detailed breakdown of three cases and to elaborate about the awards and the evaluation criteria.
Thank you, Subhajanani, for the opportunity. And nice to see CodeSprint X back here in 2025 with IEEE student branch of IIT. So as the program vice chair, let me explain you about how CodeSprint X flowing on this year and what's the event structure look like. So first of all, when I reveal about CodeSprint X phases, I mean, as a basic idea incubator, I mean, a startup incubator. So we have 3 stages as the ideathon stage, the prototype stage, and lastly, the elevator pitch stage with the grand finals. So this will be the mainly 3 phases of CodeSprint X here. And let me go something more about these 3 stages. When we come to this ideate or ideathon stage, so basically what we expect from you guys as delegates is submit your great innovative ideas, whatever, with all the categories related to software engineering, IoT, and other stuff. So submit your ideas. We will provide you a submission template with lots of with a guideline booklet and materials required. So submit your ideate for our CodeSprint X, and after your submission, we will evaluate your ideas. We will mark with a highly recommended judge panel, and we will give you feedbacks as well. So the people who, the delegates who will submit your ideas to CodeSprint X will be allowed to move to the prototype phase as well. And apart from that, the people who submit their ideas for CodeSprint X will gain an opportunity for mentorships as well as feedbacks as well. So that's about ideathon phase. So again, tomorrow morning, the ideathon stage will be started. So we will share all the guidelines as well as the templates tomorrow morning. So let's start the ideathon tomorrow morning, and after the ideathon, we are going to move for the prototype phase, which makes much more hype in this event series. So when we come to this prototype phase, there are interesting workshops have been scheduled for you guys to gain knowledge about how to build your ideas into a prototype, as well as how to make your startups with these ideas and everything. So again, we will guide you with all the required materials and everything for this prototype. So here, what we request from you guys is, again, submit your prototype, a minimum viable product, MVP, with a proof of concepts and a functional prototype. So again, we will evaluate your prototype with the expert judge panel, and again, give you mentorships, feedbacks, as well as relevant instructions about how this prototype should be, evaluated as well as developed. So that's about the prototype phase. And yeah, again, after the prototype phase, we are moving to our elevate pitch. The delegates who are able to submit this prototype phase on time will eligible for this elevate pitch phase, where you guys have to present your valuable ideas, your MVPs inside a judge panel. We will call you the dates and everything. You guys need to come to the location and give a full presentation for the judge panel, and give your best things, present your ideas for us. And yeah, we will again give marks accordingly. So if I give you guys a small rough sketch on the timelines as well. So again, April 5th, tomorrow, we will open the ideathon phase, and we have planned to close ideathon at April 17th. And after that, after the submission close, April 18th, we are planning to open the prototype phase. And again, around May 26th, we are giving a month and a half time period for this prototype phase. And we are closing the prototype phase at May 26th. And the elevator pitch, what I have mentioned earlier, will be held on 2 days, May 31st and June 1st. And again, there's an elevator meetup, which we have organized for you guys at June 8th. And the technical pitch round will be there on June 14th. And finally, the grand finale of CodeSprint X will be at June 27th. So that's basically the timeline of CodeSprint X this year. So again, a kind reminder, we have organized lots of workshops for you guys to make this interesting, make this event series interesting. So That's what we have done for the prototype phase. And again, when I give a small description on how these point systems work in CodeSprint X, for the ideathon stage, what you have, what you are going to submit as the ideas, there will be 25% mark allocated from the all marking scheme for the ideate. And apart from that, 35% marks will be allocated 30% of the marks will be allocated for your technical pitch. So this will be the main point percentages what you can gain from submitting and your ideas and prototypes for our event. And apart from that, for the workshop series and as well as all the inductions online sessions we are organizing, for 80% attendance per person, we are giving 10% marks for the entire team as well. So attendance marks will be also recorded. Apart from that, I give again a small brief on how the marks have been allocated for ideate. So this is the basic marking scheme, and just for giving some more guidance, more help for you guys, for the delegates, for the ideate phase. We have allocated marks for the innovation and uniqueness, technological and feasibility, marketing potential and impact, scalability, documentations, and other stuff. So these criteria will be marked during the marking scheme of this ideate phase, and the total 25% of the marks will be calculated with these marking schemes. So best of luck for you guys for the ideate phase as well. And here, this time, CodeSprint X committee has been allocated a 1 million prize pool for the delegates, who are going to have these winners of first runners-up and second runners-up as well. And apart from that, we are giving the awards for best ideathon group, as well as best AI pioneer group, and much more awards. So inside this prize pool, there are lots of awards allocated, and there are lots of chance you guys have prizes, and gain lots of knowledge here. And apart from that, apart from all these, the mentoring and the partnered with us will be much more valuable for delegates. So this is the basic program plan of CodeSprint X on this 2025. And yes, I guess that's it with the basic plan of CodeSprint X. So let me move with Subhajanani again.
Thank you, Chanukka. I'm sure our participants are now well prepared and excited to take on this thrilling challenge. Now, we have reached one of the most interactive parts of this event, the Q&A session. We want to ensure that any questions or doubts you may have are addressed. For your convenience, the Slido link is shared in the chat. Simply click on the link and you will be redirected to the platform where you can submit your questions. We also have a QR code displayed on the screen. Just scan the QR code with your phone and you will be redirected to the platform for you to submit your questions, and our Vice Chair will clarify the queries. I now call upon Chanukka again to address the Q&A.
Okay, so let's move with our Q&A session. First of all, we have our first question as what are the exact judging criteria and weights for each phases? How are ties or close scores resolved in this final evaluation? So let me give you a small example what I have already mentioned about CodeSprint ideate submission marking scheme. You can go on, I think.
Yeah, so the innovation and the uniqueness, the weightage goes up to 20%. And the marking guidelines are like how novel and creative your idea is, and does it bring a new perspective to an existing problem or introduce a groundbreaking concept. So like then the second year, the criteria is technology feasibility. It goes up to 25 marks. And the normal is the proposed technology is a practical and viable. So does the team provide a clear implementation roadmap? And when it comes to market potential and impact, it weighs up to 25%. So the marking guidelines are: is there a well-defined market need for this solution? How impactful is the solution in addressing the real-world challenges? And scalability and documentation both goes up to 30%. So the marking guideline includes: can the solution be expanded to serve a large audience? Does it have a potential for regional or global adaptation? And is the submission well structured and comprehensive? And is it well written, free of errors, and professionally formatted? So those are the marking schemes.
Of course. I mean, basically, this is what we expect from you guys as for the ideate phase. So again, we will share the ideation guideline booklet as well as the delegate booklet for the ideation phase as soon as possible when we open the ideation registration, I mean, ideation submissions. So again, tomorrow will be the opening of our ideation phase. So we will hand over you guys these all marking criteria on these booklets, how you guys need to prepare. I mean, need to submit these ideas by scoring much value and giving your full impact for CodeSprint X this year.
And one thing, Chanuka, so we have our registrations open till midnight today.
Of course.
So we had to remember it, like
I
we
mean,
had to remind them also.
Still, if there is anyone who hasn't registered for CodeSprint X, still you guys have the chance. I mean, this massive opportunity. So don't miss it. Go grab your friends and register today. Go to codesprintx.lk. So register your team now if you guys haven't registered until still.
Yeah, we have till 12.
We have till, I mean, still we have time. You guys still have time. You guys can register. So yeah. How about moving for the next question, Jan?
So how much emphasis is placed on the business model versus technical innovation or policies? The second, do you handle our intellectual properties? Do you have any policies for property rights statements to sign according to GDPR CD? So this is actually a good question. So the part is all yours, the team members. So we are not taking any rights from the competition side. So you have the intellectual property to yourself. So if there's any misunderstanding or anything after the competition, we can also handle it also.
I mean, yeah.
So yeah, the intellectual property parts is, but all the rights goes to the team members.
So yeah, they have their chance. I mean, to move it. I mean, make these submissions much colorful by giving whatever possible. And of course, yeah, we will provide as much as possibilities for you guys. I mean, with much value. So of course, it's all rights on you guys about these intellectual properties. And yeah,
the next question.
Let's move with the next question. Okay, let me move. For the 10% allocation of marks for attendance of sessions, should all members of the team attend or just one member is enough? So basically, for the attendance, we are expecting all team members to attend. And again, a small explanation on something about workshops. So when we're conducting workshops, of course, we will open registrations for workshops. So I mean, there are lots of delegates with us, right?
So it's like first register, first come, first serve.
First come, first serve. So those who registered first will be available, I mean, eligible for participating for our workshops. So
it will be a limited count.
Of course.
For the workshops, actually.
So, I mean, that's a basic example. So, so the people who have registered should be there or either inform our CodeSprint committee, organizing committee, if there's something mandatory. So, however, we are expecting everyone of the team should be attend for the online sessions as well. So our team will be marked your attendance and evaluated these judging criteria. And if anyone who is unable to join, of course, our delegate handling team is there and our organizing committee is there. You can inform us and clarify these things. So we are giving the marks for the team, and we are checking how much of your team members have been participated for each session. So yeah, that will be calculated.
Yes.
Okay. Yvihan, let's move with the next one.
Okay. So how much emphasis is placed on the business model versus technical innovation? Are financial projects or market validation data mandatory? So this is a startup incubator actually. So we are taking the product to the market. So if you have like financially projections and validate data, so it will be add-on for the teams. So and if you like emphasize the business model and like when you take the business model versus technical innovation, so if you have the product with you, so even if you like emphasizing the business model, it will be a advantage for them. No?
Yeah, of course, Vihan, again, something again need to reveal. So when I just say something small about the ideate template, submission template, of course, there's a section for this business model. I mean, with huge criterias, what you need to upload there, and for these technical innovations as well. So basically here, what we are expecting much more on these business models. I mean, for the startup phase, right? Sorry, for the ideate phase, we are expecting much more in this your idea and this business model, how much your idea will be valued in the market. So that will be marked on the ideate phase. And when we come to prototype phase, things will be much more, I mean, slightly different. We are taking these technical innovations there.
Yeah.
So that's how the event flows. So of course, yeah, I think, hope he got the answer.
Yes. Can you please show the timeline and points criteria slides again? Yeah, let's go to the next question till our team.
Of course, I mean, we are sharing the delegate booklet for the ideate tomorrow.
Yeah.
When the submission is open. So there you can find the timeline and these
In the
marking
booklet.
criteria.
Yeah.
In the booklet, there will be there, and surely we will update our websites as well, so you can find information from our website. Okay.
So there's a question: can I register for CodeSprint X individually? So this is a team startup battle. So a team must consist of 4 to 6 members, max 6, minimum 4. So you can't actually register for CodeSprint X individually. So find
Yeah, I mean, here,
find some friends and get a team and come and register.
I mean, what we are expecting here is your team encouragement, right?
Yeah.
I mean, having a startup individually versus giving this experience with your close friends, having this potential with everyone, it will be much more valuable. I mean, have this potential, gain this knowledge for everyone. I mean, there will be lots of things to get as a team rather than coming as an individual. So yeah, I guess we can go with our timeline.
Yeah, there was a question about the timeline and the point criteria.
I guess,
slides.
yeah.
So this is our timeline.
So let me explain again our timeline. The ideate, of course, will open tomorrow, and it will be up to April 17th. And the submissions for the prototype phase will be open on April 18th, and it will be go until May 26th. And again, technical pitch, it will be that May 31st and June 1st. And the Elevate meetup will be there on June 8th as well.
So there will be elevator pitch on June 14th, and the grand finale will be happening on June 27th.
So we will update these dates with our websites as well as delegate booklets when required.
So there's a question. I'm at the startup level. So do I need to participate idea stage and the prototype stage? Can I go directly to the third phase? So this is a step-by-step event. So we need to go from the beginning phase, then the startup phase. So we have our criteria set. So every team must follow these 3 phases to complete the journey.
Of course, I mean, if you already have a startup,
Yeah.
I mean, in a startup level, that's nice to hear. And then the first 2 stages will be much
More easy, no?
easy, yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of easy, no challenge. But with these 2 stages, I mean, of course, there will be lots of workshops of things happening, right? So try to stay with these phases. I mean, gain that knowledge, gain that experience what we are giving to you.
And you
These
can
mentorship
share your knowledge also with the other colleagues and all.
other delegates. I mean,
Yeah.
have this community with you network. And I mean, we are giving this opportunity for you guys. And again, need to mention that mentoring opportunity for
Yes.
your products. I mean, these ideas and the prototypes. So we are giving you these opportunities. So try to gain them, right? Try to take maximum from CodeSprint X to make your ideas, your
To take your startup to another level.
level. Of course, yeah.
Yes.
Let's move with the next question, yeah.
So does the ideate phase shortlist teams to proceed to the prototype phase, and does the prototype phase then shortlist teams for the startup phase? So like from starting from the ideate phase, we are gonna shortlist teams and prototype go to the prototype phase. So we have like judging criterias with us.
Of course, yeah.
So we had to see is it the ideate submission is eligible to go to the prototype phase.
I mean, basically, thing is, of course, lots of team will be eligible
Yeah.
for the prototype phase. I mean, the people who are violating our rules and regulations here and going off from the work will not be prototype phase. And again, a quick reminder, we are selecting a team with the best idea, and we will award you in our grand finale.
Yes.
So again,
So
basically,
that idea won't be will be so it can be another team who's not doing, but they can get the best idea
course, yeah.
about. Yeah.
So that will be there on the grand finale. You guys can have this award. And again, we are shortlisting the best 10 ideas as well and
Yes.
revealing in our social medias with your teams. So the people who are violating all these rules and regulations will not be eligible for the prototype phase for the submission templates and guidelines.
And it will be the same for the startup phase as well.
Of course, yeah.
So the next
Okay.
question. Can you use both hardware and software to implement our solution through the prototype? Yes. So if you have any hardware like IoT based products with software.
Of course, yeah, you guys have the chance in CodeSprint X. So
last year also we had some products with
Yes.
IoT product, IoT hardware kind of thing with their
Their
software prototype.
I
So
mean,
it was an advantage when
that is-
judging.
I mean, making much more interest here.
Yeah.
So it will be highlighted. So you guys can have much opportunity there for your stages. So of course, yes, you guys have that opportunity. Come on with your IoT based or any other hardware based solutions. And yeah, that will be nice. Let's move
Next
with
question.
the next question.
So will teams have access to mentors or industry experts during the competition? If so, how will mentorship will be structured? So like for the ideate phase, you will only have to submit your idea. Then after the prototype phase, we are gonna start the mentoring process. So we are gonna divide all the teams to a mentor, and we'll provide mentorship throughout from an industry expert. So like throughout the whole phase, and like after the phase also, they can get mentorship from the industry expert we allocate for the team. So each team will get an industry expert.
Of course, the mentor. And one thing to add there, after your submission will be reviewed with the expert judge panel and give you feedbacks.
Yes.
So
Like very valuable feedback to get like more stuff to your
idea, how
ideas
to
and all.
sharp these things, polish these ideas, how to go with something more. I mean, give some advantage for the prototype phase, right? For the other phases as well, of course. So your mentoring will be start again after your submission of this ideate.
Yes.
Ideate stage.
And don't stop from ideate, just go to prototype phase also, like continuing the journey. If you have a great idea, it's good, and if you can build the prototype as well.
I mean, of course, there will be certificates
Yes, for
value
each phase.
phase. I mean, for the
also.
ideathon phase, there will be a certificate. I mean, again, something more about our price pools. So we are giving our silver certificate for the people who are submitted. I mean, who are submitting their ideathon. I mean, best ideas, and who are eligible to go to the prototype phase. We
Yeah.
are giving our silver certificates, and our golden certificates will be awarded for the teams who will be eligible for our technical pitch round for the best prototypes. So there will be awards. So try to move on with these all phases, and yeah, that will be much interesting, and there will be more to learn.
So we have a team of 5 registered, but need to add one more on to that. Can we re-register with him? So you can contact our delegate handling
Of course.
coordinator. So you can of course get re-registered again with your
Let's see. I mean,
extra member.
there are some rules and regulations.
we have to see.
We have submitted on our registration delegate booklet. So I go with that as well. So yeah, it will be available on CODESPRINT X.lk.
Yes.
CODESPRINT.lk.
Yes.
So you guys can refer our website and find the delegate booklet. There you can find all the rules and regulations of how the team should be registered and how the registration process will be done. So you guys can access the registration form through our websites as well. So go with these rules and regulations. Our team, of course, will be considered about this.
Yeah. If I do need a really intrusive machine to run my prototype, how can I show it with a pitch at your given location? So intrusive machine instance.
So basically, we don't know what's the actual thing behind this, but
yeah,
sometimes there will be some virtual machines or something which we can run with, I mean, cloud storages or something, but
yeah,
there will be some criteria. Some cloud storage cloud platforms are kind of high price. So let's try. I mean, if something is there like that, just contact our team. If possible, we will provide some facilities for you guys. I mean, if
and
you guys,
you will get the chance to present it in a bigger screen.
of course, yeah. I mean, the presentation process will be really, really interesting. Our organizing committee has organized it for a really, really great in this year.
Yeah. So we'll give like hints and sneak peeks throughout our journey.
Of course,
Yeah.
there will be lots of revelations. So for this, let's consider. I mean, try to contact our team during the
to get an actual idea about the problem.
how we can support you to get these things. So of course,
As
we can help.
as I understand, every team will progress to the final phase. Then, based on the marks, the final 10 will be selected. Is this the process? So not all the teams gonna go to the final phase. We are gonna
shortlist these submissions. I mean, these violations and everything. So all the rules and regulations are here. I mean, provided. So not every team is going to participate here. I mean, the people who are not submitting these things according to the templates, not providing these things as what we have required, as the judges required, who are violating everything. I mean, the rules and regulations, not will be eligible for the final phase as well as other phases as well.
Yes.
So yeah, that's the.
So like after the pitching, the sessions we have like for elevate pitches. So after that, we are going to select 10 teams and have the grand finale with
of
them.
Course.
So the next question. In Ideathon, do we need mention the full idea, or can we refine and add more to the concept during prototype? Is there a guideline for that?
Okay, here's the thing. In the Ideathon, we are providing this submission template, right? And you need to provide all these necessary features as well, right? And when we come to this prototype phase, and again, if you are able to eligible for this technical pitch, we are referring, I mean, the judges will be referred your ideathon submissions as well.
Yes.
So, of course,
So if there's any minor changes, it won't mind
yeah,
actually.
of course, we can be
So
flexible.
actually, we need the product
Yeah, I
out.
mean, however, CodeSprint X is trying to force you guys to build this startup
Yeah.
from your idea. So, minor changes will be flexible. But apart from that, I mean, we are referring what you have already submitted for the
Yes.
ideathon prototype, and after that, your marking will be evaluated. Yeah.
So which phases of the competition require physical attendance, and are there provisions of remote participation in any segment? So for the ideathon phase, you all only have to put your idea to it, and in the prototype it will be
Some workshops there.
some workshops. So we'll have physical workshops, and it will be for a limited crowd. So, and for the pitching day, like we have two pitching, for that we need the physical attendance.
Yeah, mandatory physical
It will
attendance.
be a compulsory participation. So other than that, from the final 10 teams, there should be
the physical attendance is mandatory
for the final day.
So yeah. So again, if there are online sessions, I mean, we will provide the links and
Video
going as this
yes,
stage.
we
So
can watch after the workshops.
again, apart from that, we are providing these recordings and everything.
Yeah.
So you guys can stay in contact with our socials, right? CodeSprint social media as well as IEEE in IIT, our social media as well. So keep on touch with our social medias. And let's go with our final question, I guess.
Whom should I contact with regards to any issues? So we have our delegate coordination vice chairs and the team, and you have us. So
of course, yeah.
If you go to our website, you can get all the contact information with the email addresses to
and the delegate
WhatsApp
booklets
numbers
as well.
Yes, everything.
So you guys can find our contacts there. So you guys can drop a WhatsApp message or either email, call the delegate handling team. There will be numbers. So please contact us if there are any issues with the process.
Just don't keep it to yourself. Just ask us and clarify it.
Yeah, we will help you as much as possible. So I guess that's it
That's
for
from the Q&A session.
So yeah,
let's go back with
mean,
our moderator.
Let's see. I mean, we have come to the end of our awareness session. So best of luck for you guys for the ideate phase. So hope there will be much valuable ideas and lots of I mean, potential in CodeSprint X this year. So keep in.
Tell your friends you have like 3 more hours to get registered. If your friend registered, still you have time. Like 3 hours are still
until 12 o'clock midnight. Still, you guys have the time to register. So go to codesprint.lk, our website. There you can find our registration form.
It will be a simple process.
Of course, yeah. Simply registering a Google form. So you guys can register there. And yeah, if your friends or anyone who hasn't registered yet, come register for CodeSprint X. There will be a great opportunity with this great event series with workshops and other mentoring supports, everything. So you guys can have much more value this year. So try to gain that, right?
And hope to see you all in CodeSprint X.
And yeah, stay in contact with our socials and our website as well. So
Thank you to Vihan and Chanuka for clarifying the questions and making the session more informative. So, as we have reached the end of our session, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for joining us today in this exciting CodeSprint X induction session. A special thank you to our passionate participants and the incredible organizing team. Your dedication and energy are what make this event truly special. We wish you all the best as you embark on this incredible journey. Here's to a bright future in tech, and may we continue to push boundaries and elevate the innovation landscape. Reminder, the team registrations window will close at 12 a.m. sharp, so make sure to register your teams if you haven't yet. Also, the ideate submission opens tomorrow and will close on the 17th. We can't wait to see the incredible ideas you bring to the table. Stay tuned by following us on social media for further updates and announcements. Thank you once again, and we wish you all very best on this amazing journey. We wish you all a good night. Thank you.